Nice wide knees. See if you can connect your hips to your heels. Pull your hips back as much as you can. You don't have to have them completely together, but just the intention there, just to really root your hips back towards your heels. Hips are nice and open, finding a beautiful long spine. So your arms reach forward. The more you sit your hips back, the more you reach your hands forward, just feeling that pull in different directions, and just find the ground. So allow your forehead just to rest. And breathe in through the nose. Sigh the breath out. In, out, in, out. Good. Just rocking into the hips and shoulders. Just allow yourself a couple of moments to scan your body, so you can just check in what feels good, what feels tight, and just see if you can breathe into those spaces. And just massaging your third eye, so just rolling your forehead from side to side, feeling that connection with the ground. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly walk your hands back to underneath your shoulders and push yourself up, slowly coming into your tabletop position. So just again, scanning your body, noticing how everything feels. You've got those shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, top of the feet just resting on the floor. And just take a moment just to neutralize your spine. So I like to just gaze down in between my thumbs. So your gaze is looking down straight to the floor. And then the crown of your head's kind of drawing forward as your hips shoot back. And there's no dips in your spine. And slowly start to breathe with intention. So drawing your belly back, engaging your pelvic floor. So that core is really nice and strong. Root down through those hands, knuckles and wrists. Arms are active. Turning your elbows so the bones face out to the side. Engaging through your triceps. Keep the chest open. The shoulder blades are nice and wide. Your ribs are spread. You're breathing in. You're breathing out. I want you to breathe in and out through the nose. Find that rhythm. And then if you've got Ujjayi breath in your practice, or if you want to give it a go, if you imagine you're kind of constricting the back of your throat, so you have quite a tight sound as you breathe in and out. So you can breathe, you can hear it in your ears. It's almost as if you put a shell to your ear when you're on the beach. So you're going to breathe in just naturally. As you breathe out, it's more of a... So do a couple of those. In and again, in. And notice the more you draw your belly button back, the stronger the sound is. It's more of a really controlled breath. And just bring your breathing back to natural. You're welcome to keep that Ujjayi breath throughout the practice, or just slowly start to breathe in and out naturally. Breathing in, breathing out. You're going to drop your belly down. As you breathe in, chest comes forward, roll your shoulders back. Breathe out, you're going to tuck that sit bone under, stretch your shoulders up to the sky. Taking 3 rounds here. Breathing in, looking up, breathing out. 3. Out. 2. Out. You're on Zoom. 1. And out. Take the knees nice and wide, toes together. Come back into that child's pose. Hips back to your heels and walk your hands forward. Head to the floor. Lengthen through the spine. Take an inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk your hands back to under your shoulders. Finding your tabletop position. Tucking your toes under. Lift the knees. Hips up high. Sit the heels back towards your hips. And lift the hips really high. Slowly start to pedal your feet. So taking it in turns, one heel, two heels, drawing your chest back towards your thighs as much as you can, lifting the hips up, taking a breath in and sighing the breath out. Come up high on your tiptoes, bend your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet, drop your heels down, looking at your knees, your torso's heavy, head looks down through your legs, nice heavy arms. You're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra, all the way up, finding your standing mountain pose. Roll the shoulders. Breathe in and reach your arms up. Palms come together, palms come down through heart center. Just walk your feet in so that they're directly under your hips. Hold it here. We're going to roll forward onto your balls of your feet, lift the heels up and back, heels down. Bring the feet up. And then again, forward. So coming up onto those tippy toes and lowering the heels down, leaning back, lifting the balls of your feet, coming up and down. So we're just really stretching into your ankles. Notice as you come up, you're engaging into your thighs. So drawing your knees up to your hips, engage your thighs, lift your heels up as much as you can, really stretch into your feet. See if you can reach your arms up. Reach up high and roll those shoulders back. Inhale up, exhale, heels come back down, bring the hands back down to your hips. Roll your shoulders once more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, heels down. Good. Standing nice and tall, hands outside your hips, soft knees, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees and fold down. So you're looking at those knees and your arms are heavy. Inhale, sweep your palms onto your shins, roll your shoulders, chest forward, hips back. Exhale, bend the knees and fold your head down. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Do 3 of those. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold down. Inhale, palms to your shins, roll the shoulders back, hips back. Exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Inhale, bend the knees and rise up all the way. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, fold. Sweep your palms to your shins, roll your shoulders back, hips back, head forward. Stretch those hamstrings, nice long spine. Exhale, bend the knees and fold it down. Inhale, bend the knees and rise up, palms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and hinge forward. Head down. Inhale, palms to your shins. Roll your shoulders. Chest is forward. Really lengthen through your spine. Exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Hold it here. Bend the knees and tuck your torso and thighs together. Bringing your forefinger and thumb to your big toes so you can grab hold of your big toes. Head looks down through your knees and elbows out to the side. Let your head be heavy, stretching your hamstrings up to the ceiling. So hips up high. See if you can straighten those hamstrings and push those knees back. Draw your head down, lift the hips up. Lengthen through those legs and lengthen through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing your hands. You're going to roll up. Bring yourself up to stand. Roll your shoulders. Arms come up over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. We're going to come down onto all fours. So finding that tabletop again. Taking your right foot to the back and your left foot to the back. Finding a plank, looking down inside those thumbs. Draw your belly up, draw your head forward, your hips back. Engaging into those legs, so hug those inner thighs together, flex your feet back. We're going to roll forward onto the balls of your feet, bring your chest over your wrists, shoulders over your wrists, and then back. Draw the heels back, stretch into those calves. Doing 3 of these. Inhale, roll forward, keep that core strong. Exhale, heels back. Again, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, heels back. Last one. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, heels back. Bend the knees, hips up. Find that downward dog. We're going to flow, okay? So just get the breath coming in through the nose and out through the nose. Rooting down, inhaling and exhaling. Bring your feet together. Draw the left heel down. Point the right foot and lift the right leg up to the sky. Keep looking up at your belly button. So you're going to draw your chest back towards your thighs. Lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and then turn your hips so your hips face to the right side. Bring your right heel to your left hip, opening up here. Breathe here, hold. Inhale. Exhale, turning your hips back so they're square. Stretching the right leg up. You're going to bring your right knee up towards your nose, squeeze it in nice and tight, and then bring your right foot inside your hands at the front. So you're lunging here. Roll your shoulders and lift the chest up. Engaging your leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Whatever sounds are around you, just let them be there and just try and focus on the breath. Release the left knee down to the floor and the left foot, just top of the foot, just rest on the floor. Lunge forward into that right hip, roll your shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sit back onto that left hip, stretching your right foot back so you're stretching into your right leg. Inhaling up on those fingertips, roll your shoulders, come forward and back. So keep breathing, flowing here. And then root down through that right foot, finding your crescent lunge, lifting your chest up, arms come up, separate those fingers. Imagine you're holding that beach ball. Take a deep breath in, your collarbones are nice and proud, chest is proud. Hug your belly back, lunging forward. And then left hand's gonna come down to your right, next to your right foot. You're gonna root down to that left foot and lift the chest, look up. So you're twisting. Tuck the left toes under and lift the left knee, strengthening that leg, twisting here, breathing in and breathing out. Release the right hand down. Keep that leg where it is. So your right foot's grounded, left foot's tucked. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, arms up. Hold it here, lunging here with that knee up off the floor. If you feel that you need to drop your knee, drop the knee. Try and keep everything in line. Arms up. We're going to just go for a nice open chest. Inhale, bend the elbows, come out to the side. Beautiful goddess. Exhale, arms come back up. See if you can go deeper. Lunging here. Inhale, elbows out to the side. Push that chest forward. Exhale, arms up. And again, inhale, open. We're going to open up into warrior two. Left foot's going to plant down. Left foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Open the arms up. Really good. Legs are open. Right knee's tracking the ankle. Draw your belly back. Squeeze your bum. Look over those right fingertips. Then flip the right palm. Reach forward with the right hand. Left hand comes onto your left shin. Reach up and over. Drawing that semicircle. Really good. Reverse that warrior. Breathing in. Exhale, open back into that warrior two. Good. Right elbow comes down onto your thigh. Left hand comes down and up. So it's one long line. And then roll that left shoulder back so your chest faces over to the left side. Keeping it nice and open. Breathing in. Exhale, both hands flat down on the floor, framing that front foot. You're going to bring the front foot to the back. Find a plank. Hold it here. Inhale for one. Inhale for two. Inhale for three. Exhale back into your downward dog. Bend those knees, hips up. Find that downward dog and pedal your feet. Good. Keep the breath going, everything fluid. Inhale for one. Inhale for two. Inhale for three. Really good. Bring those feet together. I'll try and remember the flow on this side as well. So drop the right heel down, point the left foot, lift the left foot up to the sky. Bend the left knee, draw the left heel towards the right hip, opening up into those hips, squaring the hips as much as you can. And then we're just going to turn the hips back so that they're parallel to the floor. Point the left toe again, lengthen the left leg, draw your chest towards your thighs. Bend your left knee, draw it up towards your nose, squeeze it tight, and then plant the left foot at the front, coming into that lunge. So we're going to go down onto our right knee first. Release the right knee, roll the shoulders, chest is up, lunging into that hip flexor. Really good. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale
And exhale, slowly start to sit your hips back towards your right heel as you lift the left toes up, stretching into the left calf. Hands on the floor, fingertips high. Bring your left foot back down and move through that lunge. Exhale, sit back towards your heel. So just letting your movement and breath kind of guide you. Keeping that breath going, keeping the movement going. Coming forward, lunging, sitting back. Really good. Plant the left foot. Fingertips down the floor. You're going to lift both arms up. Finding that lunge. Good. Lunging here. Holding it here. Inhaling. We're going to take that twist. So your right hand comes down onto the floor next to your left foot. Turning your chest over to the left. Left arm comes up, twisting here. Keep breathing. Challenge yourself. See if you can lift that knee up off the floor while you're in your twist. So tuck the right toes under and lift the right knee. Twisting here. And then both hands can come down. Frame that left foot. Let's come straight up into our lunge with our right leg high. Good. Go for it. Squeeze those thighs together. Chest comes forward. Keep breathing. I'm actually sweating. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Chest is open. Drop the back knee if you need to. Inhale, up. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. Exhale, open through that chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, open through the chest and hold it here. Beautiful open chest. Breathing in. We're going to flow onto that warrior two. So right foot, is grounds down, so it's parallel with the back of your mat. And just turn your torso so it's facing the right. Arms come out. Good. Look over those left fingertips. Keep the left knee tracking the left ankle. Keep the right foot grounded. You've got equal pressure on both feet. Flip the left palm, reach forward. Right hand comes to your right thigh. Flip up, reach up, draw that semicircle back into that reverse warrior. Breathing in. Exhale, back into your warrior two, arms out. Your left elbow comes down onto your left thigh, sweeping the right hand up and over. Lovely long line, your extended side angle. And then we're going to float back down onto the floor. So windmill those arms. You're going to bring your hands either side of your left foot. Tuck your right toes under so the left heel lifts up. You're going to release the left foot to the back into your plank position. Bring your feet together. Hold it here. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Then lowering your knees down onto the floor. Take your knees wider than the mat. Sit your toes together. Sit your hips back into that child's pose and reach your hands forward as you rest your head on the floor. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. And slowly work your way back up into your tabletop. Don't worry, we're not getting back up. Finding that tabletop. Elbows tuck in, so just shuffling back so you've got space in front of you. Elbows tuck in, bend the elbows, draw your chest forward so your shoulders come over your fingertips, so a little bit further forward. Elbows tuck in, we're going to count down 5, 4, 3, strong triceps, 2, 1, lower everything down onto the floor. Your hands make a pillow. Rest your head on your hands and shake your hips out. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Fingers face forward. Palms push onto the floor. Elbows tuck in towards your torso. Legs are pointed. Toes are pointed. Legs are straight. Squeeze those legs together. Hug those thighs together, heels together, point those toes, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, elbows tuck in, Look down. You want to keep your neck and spine in line. Push down through your hands and lift up through your chest. Imagine someone's pulling you forward. Elbows squeeze in. Roll those shoulders. Push into the floor with your hands. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands wider than your mat. Come up onto those fingertips. Roll your shoulders. This time push into the mat with your fingertips. Draw your hips down into the floor. Roll your shoulders away from you. Lift the chest with your fingertips pushing on the floor. Come up as high as you can. And then slowly look up. Look over the left shoulder. Back to the center. Look over the right shoulder. Back to the center. Slowly, elbows bend out to the side and lower back down. Head on the floor. Hands come behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders together and bring those knuckles away from your hips. Squeeze your arms together, squeeze your shoulders together, roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your legs together, point your toes. Push your hips into the floor. Slowly start to pull your chest forward. As you roll your shoulders back, take those knuckles away from the hips. Draw your chest forward. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Release back down. Hands come down on the floor. Elbows tuck in. Push yourself back into a child's pose. Knees nice and wide. Toes together. Sit on those hips. Reach your hands forward. Head onto the floor. Finding length in your spine. Breathing in. Breathing out. Give yourself 5 breaths here in your child's pose. Opening up through the hips, lengthening through the spine, heads on the floor. And then slowly start to make your way back up into your tabletop position. So you can just swing your legs round, bring yourself up to seated. Soles of the feet on the floor, knees together, chest is high, spine is long. Hands outside, fingertips facing, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees up to your chest, rock from side to side. Signaling to your body now that it's time to relax. Draw your left leg down onto the floor, point the left toe, squeeze your right knee in towards you. Right hand comes out to the side. Use your left hand to draw your right knee over to the left. You want to look over your right shoulder. Slow down, keep breathing and twist. Then coming back to the center. Bring those knees in, rock from side to side. Right leg comes down on the floor, squeeze the left knee in. Release the left hand out to the side, use the right hand to draw your left knee over to the right. Look over that left shoulder. Twist and breathe and lengthen and still. Come back up into the center, squeeze those knees in, roll from side to side, and then release everything down on the floor. Hands outside your hips, heels to the edges of the mat. Let your breath soften and slow. Let your breathing be your focus. If your mind starts to wander, just begin to lengthen the inhales and the exhales. Rock your jaw from side to side. Squeeze everything in towards your nose and then just let it go. Lick your lips, let the tip of your tongue just rest inside the roof of your mouth. And breathe. Start to bring your awareness back into your breath, deepening your breathing, wriggling your fingers and toes, lifting your knees up, giving yourself one last hug and rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, rolling over onto your side, having a moment of stillness before you make your way back up to seated. Coming up into your easy seat, legs crossed, hands just resting on your knees, palms facing up. Roll those shoulders, lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning. I apologize for the distractions. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Well done. Namaste.